Part 1, solar panel fitting to what? To my van. So this will be a full video, not full, it'll be several parts. So I'm going to start off with what we need. Okay, so first of all you need to buy a solar panel, which we've got. Just hold 1 second, I'll bring that down. Okay, solar panel kit, which I bought in a previous video. If you want to look that up, I'll put a link in the description down below. This is like what was it, £106 I believe. So let me just open this up for you. Okay, right, so £106 for that. You get all the cables and you get your unit, your charge control unit, except you don't get the crocodile clips, which I fitted them. Everything else you get. Okay, let's put that to one side because we're not doing that yet. These are your fitting brackets. We're not going to use them, but we'll probably use these. Okay, because I want to fit these to my vehicle, but I don't want to screw into the roof. Okay, I don't want to use these in the roof. Not these. I want to use these in the panel. I don't want to screw into the roof. I want to bond to the roof, which I did one ages ago on my motorhome, and it's still there now and it works perfect. And that was just bonded, and I'll show you how I did that as well using this, which I want to do on my van. You want to try and not damage the solar panel, so if you can leave it on the wood, that would be ideal. Leave it on, doesn't matter. Right, okay. Next thing we want to do is purchase, which is a separate purchase. This was a good deal actually, 24 quid. I will put a link in the description down below. And what I've gone for is 2 straights. It'll all come clear in a minute. Okay, put that to one side. And then, I'll tell you what came here. It's a really good bargain actually. 24 quid for this lot. Okay, 4 corners. Alright, might need some more screws and nuts and bolts. That goes down there as well. And look at this, which I was not expecting for the price. And this bonds to the roof as well. It's quite a heavy bit of kit, but that'll bond nicely. And then that's right, so your cables come through. That's it, like so. I dropped one, it's alright, I have a spare in my hand. So your cables come through. You screw that into that. Tighten up, it's got a rubber seal on the outside. Take off that, and then your cables will go through here. You'll tighten that up, and that will seal the whole cable. And then this will bond to your roof, and the cables you'll put 2 screw holes, which is the only 2 holes I will probably do in the vehicle, and that'll be the cables coming through. So there's that one. So we'll take him off. So you buy your kit, and then you'll buy, this comes with these clamps, link like I told you in the description down below. And the next thing you want to do is fit them. So let me find a corner which is appropriate. I'm not going to bore you with loads, so you pick a corner like so. I'll get put him back. Don't lose your bits if you can help it. So it's going to go upside down because the solar panel's upside down, if you can see. So I'll pick that corner. I can't get any more because I'm stuck for room here. And here will go like that. Okay, so you've got to mark this. So the idea is, what you're going to have to do, we're going to have to pre-drill, make a hole, and then slide it on top, and then make sure there's nothing underneath here. And then what we're going to have to do then is mark it with a pen, drill it, and then fit this. So you're going to need 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, and I don't think we've got 12. Look what we've got here. Right, soon get some more. So these come with the kit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so we'll be short of a few. That doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to get marking and drilling. I'll show you that now. Okay, this is a 6. So, and this is a, what's that? A27. So we're going to just want to go first and see how sort of tight that is and give it a go. So what I'm going to do is first of all drill, and I'm not going to go up high. I want to go down a little below. Let me just stop and show you something. Okay, so there's not much room between the sort of solar panel and what you're playing with here. I would say roughly, at a guess, just over, maybe just an inch. Okay, so you want to allow, so how can I put this? So if you're looking at that corner now here, I want this just to go just below this lip. I don't want to damage this panel whatsoever. So to play it safe, what I'm going to do, I'm going to drill roughly, so we can see that on the camera, not high, a bit lower. So I'm going to go about sort of, can you see that? Roughly just about there. And I'll do one, and then I'll show you. I'll come back in a second. I'm going to aim. Can you see that? Out there. And gently. That's it. So let's see how that fits. Because what you're going to have to do, you're going to have to go all the way through. So I'll try one first, and I'll drill that, and we'll see where it comes up. Okay, so it might be a little bit too, that might be a bit too high. Okay, I've gone into the casing. Actually, not bad, but remember, you've got to get a screw on and a nut the other end. So that's not bad. Maybe, to be honest with you, a little bit low. Maybe slightly higher. So I'll try the other one and a slightly higher one. So I'm going to go about, I was going to say that, well, I think I slipped with the drill, but let's have a look. Okay, I think that's a lot better. So more, I suppose almost centre. I was going to go a bit low anyway. Okay, remember, you've got to clean all this up afterwards. Right, so let me come around that side and see how we, mind your fingers. Okay, I'll show you now, so bear with me. Where are we? There's the one. So that's this side, and it's not bad. It's okay. It's actually, it doesn't look that bad from this side. Let's have a look. See if I can get you to, where are we? So the other one. So really, in between, really, that one there is not too bad, and that one possibly a little bit low. So in between. Okay, so I'll carry on putting these on, and then I'll start bolting them, and then I'll show you afterwards what else I'm doing. Okay, so first cock up, which I hadn't even thought about, to be honest with you, the thickness of the plastic. Okay, so these are only inch bolts, and I think, can you see that? What are they? 7s? What does it say? I'll find out what they are. Anyway, you're going to need 1.5 inches. Yeah, whatever that is in mil. I'll put that in the I'll put that afterwards. Anyway, so you're going to need 1.5 inches, and these are like locking. They're not locking nuts, but they've got like a locking thread on the inside. So you're going to need them as well. So you're going to have to order 12 1.5". I'll find out what they are in metric or imperial. Which one is it? Whatever it is anyway. And yeah, so I'm going to carry on drilling all these, and I'll show you that when I've finished, and then pilot the holes, and then I'm just going to order the bolts to come. And that'll be the first video really, so I'll show you that in a bit. So yeah, get back to you. Done. Took me all of about 2 minutes. I'm not joking, it's easy. Piece of cake. Okay, so, and you'll just judge these on the edge along here. So you'll measure halfway. It's pretty straightforward actually. And they'll go on there. 2 secs. And then I'm going to show you something else now. Okay, I found some 1.5", 1.25", I think they are. A tip as well, when you've drilled and you've drilled this one to match this corner, keep it like that, because otherwise you'll put the bolts in and they'll match the corner that you've drilled to match the corner unit, of course. All right, so if I just did it myself. I've just picked up this one, but I thought that's not going to fit. Simple reason is I haven't drilled that corner unit to fit that corner over there, and I haven't done this corner unit, not being rude or anything to anybody, to fit the other corners, and I haven't done the straight bits yet to fit the straights. So what you need to do is drill each corner once you've drilled it, then drill it into the panel the corner you want to go into, and just remember it's that corner unit, otherwise you might have problems because the holes might not line up because you might not be that accurate, like I'm not. That's English for you. So hold that. This is the awkward bit, is getting the nut on, and this is awkward. If I don't attempt it first time, I'm not going to film it because you don't want to know. You can do this yourselves. 2 seconds. It is fiddly. The last panel I did was like this, so it took me a while. Might be worth putting the panel up on its end, or holding the nut on there and then turning this end if you've got an adapter. So I've got something like these that go into a drill bit, but I'm not going to use it in the drill bit yet because I can't see the point. So there's my nut done. Right. See what I mean? Because this now nut is quite close to the panel. So is he on? No. No. You've got to get it right. So you can tell, don't cross thread them. No. No. Let me get back to you. Sorry, it was just a bit stiff. Okay, so that one's on. I'm not going to use a drill. I'm just going to use a hand screwdriver, or you can get the screwdriver with you can get the bits to fit in the end of the screwdriver. I'll use that, and then same this end as well. Put the screw in there, put the nut in, and this one, to be honest with you, I drilled crooked, so you got to try and be accurate. Now I can't get the thing on the end. There we go. Okay, so he's on, so I'll use this end then to tighten that up. There we go, and that's it really. That's a corner done, so I'll do the rest, and when it's finished I'll come back. Mind your fingers. Make sure it lines up before we do the next one. Mind your fingers. Clear any debris away. Okay. Zoom out. Just get him. It's going to be easy to get him started, I think. $10mm spanner, ring spanner on the inside. Do not over tighten, just gently. You'll feel it grip, so you don't want to go mad, because I think there's a dual layer on that, on the aluminium. You don't want to crush it. 2 seconds. There we go. You can feel it's tight. I mean, look at that. The whole unit's bending when you push it, so that is fine. Okay. If you're not too sure when it's on the vehicle, once it's bonded on the vehicle, which is what I'm going to do, and I'll show you in the next video how to bond it, put some Loctite on the screw heads. Okay, let's have a look. Right, next corner. Okay, there is a double layer of aluminium on this particular solar panel. Whether it's on all, I do not know. So you're going through 2 bits. Fingers out the way. 1, 2. So there is 2 on this one. There's 2 sort of skins to the aluminium. Okay, and then same again. I'll just get that tidy up. Don't all that mess behind there. One in. 2 in. I'll just show you that, and then you've got the picture. Yep. There you go. So yeah, once you can see this one's slightly lower down than that one, so you just got to get it right, and just, that's probably, this one here is probably actually spot on. That one there is probably a little bit low, but we'll give them a bit of a clean, and yeah. Okay, losing the light a little bit. I've cleaned it off outside, got rid of all the iron filings. There's the corners in. The light's got a bit dark, sorry about that. Okay, don't want any on the screen or anything scratched. It's not going to fit properly back in the box, not really bothered. Somewhere near the cables back in. Using your female and male cables. Okay, so end of part 1. This is a tutorial on how I fitted it, on my way of fitting. Whether it's the right way or not, that's up to you to decide, but I've done one before and it's still on the vehicle, which is above my head here. I've done 70-80 miles an hour and it's still there just by bonding. The next video will be how to bond it, where to bond it, and picking the right position on the vehicle, which is this one out here. So somewhere on that roof I've got to figure out. I'm hopefully towards this back end here, this back end of it. So we'll see. Yeah, there we go. So thanks very much if you watched it and it was all right and you found the tutorial good, part 1, and we'll see you in part 2. Take care. If you'd like to give me the thumbs up, share and subscribe, that would be great. Take care. Bye.